Hey everybody, this is Bitchin' and Praying, and we are going to talk about how to make money when you get rid of your old appliances. First of all, dun, 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 my new refrigerator. I have been waiting forever to get it. I love it. It's a Whirlpool, and I know it's nothing fancy to most, but it's great for me. Last year, I got the stove. The other one was here when I moved here, which was almost 24 years ago. And my mom bought me this refrigerator when I moved here at the same time. And the stove was ancient. The stove was old when I moved here. And it finally, last year, it broke, and Consumers Power tagged it, said you can't use it. It has a gas issue that can't be fixed. And I'm on the appliance repair program that I pay for each month with Consumers, and I'm on the gold program because I had a furnace issue that they said, okay, if you upgrade to the gold program, we'll pay for this very like $1,000 part. So I upgraded, which I've been on the appliance repair program forever. And so they gave me, I can't remember what it was. It was like almost $400 towards a new stove. They won't pay for a whole new stove, but they gave me $400, which was a lot. So anyhow, got that new stove, and I was hoping something at the very end would go wrong with this refrigerator. And they'd say, "Oh, it's going to cost us more to fix it, and we're just going to give you this." But my old one held up, even though it was not energy efficient at all. It was held up with the. Let me show you the inside. It was put together with duct tape at the inside of the bottom and everything. So I finally said, "I'm getting rid of it before it doesn't work anymore, where they can't fix it or they whatever." Um, And when they were out of them during the Corona, the first lockdown, you couldn't find them anywhere. And then when they came back, you couldn't find a black one anywhere. And they just started having them, and they had a sale on it. And when I saw the sale and I did the reviews, I went ahead and got it. My daughter has actually the same one in white. So I went ahead and got it. And Lowe's has free delivery, and they will take your old one outside for free, where every place else charges you regular delivery charge to move it outside. As you can see, everything's a little low in my refrigerator and freezer. I'm going to stock it back up because I keep my refrigerator and upstairs freezer prepper pantry stacked. But I was worried about the other refrigerator and freezer. Sometimes they weren't keeping things quite as cool as they should be. But then it would go back to normal. And I knew when they came to fix it, they were going to say they couldn't give me the replacement thing because of all the duct tape and everything. So that's why I knew it was time for replacement, and I didn't want my food to go bad in it, so I knew it was time. So, anyhow, that is that. Back to here. So, anyhow, I got that. I had to move the old one outside, and I had called Consumers Energy because I knew they had an appliance recycling program. And as long as your other one runs and will keep stuff fairly cool, and now they do different kinds of appliances, but I'm talking about refrigerator here. You schedule an appointment, which mine was a week after I had my other one delivered. You have it outside in a garage or outside by your house. So I had took mine out and put tarps over it and bungee cords so it was safe. Nobody was getting in it. And they want it cleaned out. They said very cleaned out, which mine was clean anyhow, and I super cleaned it. And they no mildew, no food, no nothing. Like I said, mine was clean anyhow, so I just like super cleaned it. And when the guy got here, he said, "Oh, really? We just need no food in it. It's getting shredded." I was like, "Oh." And they want a note saying that they tell you exactly how to write it, saying you're giving them the refrigerator, and they want you to plug it in 2 hours before they get here. The guy said he was coming early. I just plugged it in. He called 2 hours early, and he said, "That's fine. It's cold out anyhow." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, it's plugged in. You can see the lights on. You can hear it running." And he said, "That's fine." So anyhow, I'm getting $50 for that refrigerator because it still runs. He just came and picked it up, and I'm really excited. And then when I looked by the back door where he threw the extension cord that I had it plugged into, I saw these two things out there. They're freebies, and we're going to do an unboxing. I haven't opened them yet. And you could call scrappers to come get it if in your area, but last time during the lockdown, scrap yards were shut down here. And when they opened back up, prices were low, and they're still low around here. And I had asked online just in case is anybody picking up, and a couple people said they were. I did that just in case for some reason this thing quit working, like if it snowed or rained a lot while it was out against the shed in my yard. A few people said they would, but I'm poor. I need money. So I'm happy to get the $50 check. So anyhow, let's see what I got. Yeah. If you don't have Consumers Energy, you're not in Michigan. I don't know if it's anywhere else. Call your gas or electric provider and see if they offer the same kind of service. Okay, this is Bright Ideas 60-watt bulbs. And it doesn't say how many, but I think there are 2 of them in there. Okay, yep, there's 2 of them in there. And then beat up work hands. Oh, there's 2 of these night lights. There's 2 of them. And a little pamphlet. All right. I get super excited about stuff like this. I get super excited about anything. I'm like a child, which I guess it's not horrible. It's better than being sad all the time. Or I guess not sad, just being like, oh, it's just another day or whatever. I'm just always like, ah. Oh, this is a interior, exterior, like floodlight type light. Nice. And there are 2 of them. Are they both the same? Yep, 75 watt. And they're dimmable. Not super sure. I have 2 of these on the outside of my house, but we don't use them because we're not sure about the electric out there. But I might do it. Huh, sounds safe, huh? I believe that's another nightlight. And there's a thing here where you can call them assessment of your house. And another nightlight. Wow, nightlight. Crazy. I wonder if they're the kind that go off and on when you goes off when you turn on the light. Very nice. 3 night lights. I'd make 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 5 night lights, 2 bulbs, 2 flood bulbs. Oops, still something else in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 night lights, 2 60-watt bulbs, 2 floodlight bulbs, a little bag. It's nice. Plus $50 check coming my way. Woo. Anyhow, and super excited about my new refrigerator. I know that's going to cut back on my electric bill. I think it said it costs $52. I think it says it costs $52 a year to run. I know my other one was eating up electricity. I could feel the coolness coming out from around it, and I think that's why it wasn't cooling on the inside. Like things weren't staying cool, and that's why I know there was nothing wrong with the actual refrigerator sometimes. But it was time, but I'll tell you what, it was an RCA. How often do you hear about an RCA refrigerator? Never anymore, but that thing held up great. had to be fixed once. And I definitely suggest getting the appliance repair programs from your provider. I have the kitchen repair program, which is the refrigerator, stove, and furnace and water heater. And I've used them so many times, especially the furnace one after our basement flooded over the years. And I know it's like $32, $32 now with the gold program a month. And people are like, that's crazy. But one visit especially with $1,000 part, um, one visit can be $100. And this includes parts and labor. I mean, that'd be okay, 320 plus 64. I was that 394? 394 a year. But one visit with parts could add up to that. And I know at least once a year something's going to happen and we have to have them come. But it works for me. It may not work for you, it works for me. But anyhow, thanks for listening to me babble on, and this is my refrigerator recycling program video. It's a way to make money if you're getting rid of an appliance, and it's a way that it ends up not being thrown into a junkyard. It's recycled, and thanks for watching. This is Bitchin' and Praying. Give this a like and a share, and make sure you subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.